let's walk through. I got Miles Biggs with me from, say it.
Mojo Active.
Mojo Active. And Miles also has a podcast called Relish the Journey.
Yes, sir.
Right?
And the second one now with Mojo Active, which is a marketing agency called Integrate and Conquer.
So the great thing about this live stream is we're going to walk you through a little bit of the show. We're going to try and work out some of the kinks that we've been having with this, trying to get it set up. Are you live on your end, Jen? All right, perfect. So if you're out there, we got a couple things. We rescheduled our Nishia conversation just because we were having some streaming issues. And tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., we're in Express Modular Franchising booth. Awesome. And we're going to be live streaming with them. I think 9:30 we go live, which is going to be a lot of fun. And then, Miles, you're here at the Building Systems Council doing on-the-road podcast, right?
Yeah.
Mobile podcasting.
Mobile podcast.
Right, you're mic'd up here. I put that mic on you.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's great, and I'm hoping this sounds great for everybody. So if you're out there and you're watching, give us a thumbs up or sounds great. Let us know how it's going.
Absolutely.
So, what do you guys think we want to go look at? Let's walk over here.
Yeah, it's hard to see over the...
Why don't we go, you know what's a really cool booth? Let's go check out DuPont. I think DuPont would be a lot of fun. Miles, if you stay on this side, the camera will catch us doing our thing, walking through, and we'll go see it. I know DuPont right now has a live presentation going on, which is pretty cool. They've been having speakers all day long at the DuPont booth. So let's go see if they've already started yet. I just had a chance to talk to one of the marketing people, Mr. Hummel, and Alan is his first name. And a big shout out to Laura Dwyer, who's a global innovation leader here at DuPont. So, Jen, show them a little bit about what we got here in DuPont. Let's walk through.
Okay.
And what they're doing. Hi. So it's pretty exciting because, who doesn't know DuPont? Who doesn't use DuPont? We do it all the time. I'm not sure if Laura's going to be here, but look, they're putting on all these great live presentations all the time, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's neat. They built their own stage.
They did. They built their own stage. You can see all the paneling on this side. So why don't we, so we're not interrupting them, let's go this way. We'll try and walk a little slow so we're not bouncing up and down on everything, which can be a lot of fun. So we are gonna, sorry, we got some people in front of us here. So basically everything that you're seeing, let's walk down this way, Jen. And Miles is just tagging along behind. Say hi, Miles.
Hey, I want to get a camera on Jen holding the camera. This is the ultra behind the scenes moment here.
So, right, and we're just coming through. Say hi, guys. We're live streaming to LinkedIn, so this is live, so don't do anything silly. Keep your clothes on. All right, fellas, thanks. So if you haven't had a chance to come to the show, I mean, it is absolutely amazing. And I have to say, if you really take a look around at everything that's going on at this show, and the amount of people that are here, we got all of our vendors, all of our suppliers. I'm sure everybody's kind of used to who they deal with, right? From all sorts of things. So we got Nishia Siding, we got Delta, you got Moen, you got Kohler. Look at this. You got guys doing virtual reality, and it's right on the screen right there. Kova, go build Kova. So I apologize earlier. We've had all kinds of issues with the live stream, and part of it is everybody went live here right away. And when I say live, all their mobile applications went up. All these booths. If you take a look, this is how much electronics is going on here. All these screens are sliding down.
Look at this up here.
Look at this roof here. Watch this. You got actual water coming in, and then the roof is lifting up. So we were really competing with a whole lot of, I guess, technology and video feeds and everything else. But I do think we have it dialed in now, which is really, really great. And I'm so looking forward to some of the presentations that we're going to be bringing you. Tomorrow morning at Express Modular Franchise, we're going to be sitting down having a virtual roundtable event. Audrey Grubesic is going to be there. from Modular SureSight, Ken Semler, myself, and the one and only Gary Fleischer, the mod coach. And it's going to be everybody's opportunity that's not at the show, or even if you're at the show, come to the booth to ask us questions, see what we have going on. So let's show them a little bit more about what we have rocking through here. So everybody knows that symbol if you're in the building world. That's Anderson Windows booth. And of course, everybody knows Lowe's, right? We got Lowe's over here, and we have Nano Wall. Let's go. Right? Here's the wonderful nano walls. Look at the size of those walls that open up. I mean, this is just really cool stuff. Miles, you still with me back there?
Still with you.
Yeah? LP Solutions. Yeah, yeah. We got 84 Lumber. Look at the amount of people that are at this show. So if you're not here, I hope this is bringing you some of the experience and that you're enjoying some of what's going on at the show.
Dave, have you been through the LP yet? If we go around the other side, they've got a pitching machine.
Yeah, that's hitting the siding.
Fastballs, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. You think they'd want to see that?
I think that's cool, yeah.
So on the other side of this booth here, they actually have a machine that's pitching softballs at the siding so they can show the strength of their siding. Yeah, I'm trying to walk slow so I don't make everybody nauseous with what we're doing. Look at this, all virtual reality. That's kind of the big theme here at the show right now is virtual reality. They don't know it, but they're live right now. This is a live feed. She's kind of laughing at me. So can you say hi?
You're adding the ACE dimension to
Yeah.
the experience.
That is pretty neat. Well, let's go check out this pitching machine. So some of the marketing ideas that everybody comes up with is pretty interesting because, as you can see in here, they have a pitching machine, and that pitching machine is actually throwing balls. I don't know if you can see that spinning right there, but can you monitor that? Looks like there's only. He's down there. They're down there reloading the baseballs. I want to see. So they got LP siding and fiber cement siding. I guess they're trying to prove a point there. So we'll come back and check that out. Miles, what else do you think we could go take a look at that would be
something interesting?
Yeah.
Have you been to the house booth yet?
No. Oh, Lowe's about young professionals?
What?
Yeah.
Now, do you have fear of small?
You said they're talking about young professionals?
I think they're in tandem with the NASD.
All right. What do you do when they're at the university? Is it Mississippi State? What do you do?
Oh, so they're talking to college students right now.
They are. Do they have the college students over there?
Sounded like he just asked somebody where they went to college.
There's a big thing with young professionals going on.
Oh, he's over here.
Going good, good himself. Oh, there he is.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how we get this thing going. All right, here we go.
What are they doing? Here, tell you what. You're on a live feed.
Whoa, live
So
feed?
we were in the Lowe's booth.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about what's going on here today.
So what's going on here today is you've got the pro booth where customers go in there and they can win anywhere from $5 to $300.
Yeah.
So it's been a steady line all day long. And obviously giving out the bags and signing up customers for pro loyalty and credit services as well. So we've been real busy all day long.
Yeah.
So we got tele windows back there.
Right.
So we go ahead and talk to customers about that. It's a great window that we sell and we install.
Yeah.
And then you have the DeWalt Challenge right here
Behind us?
behind us. So
Yeah,
they can
come
be a
over.
little bit challenging that.
All right, where they're drilling, using the drills and.
Yep, the different bits.
Yep. Yep.
And
Okay.
then, let's see. Over there we have the brand. You have someone over there that talks about the Lowe's brands.
Yeah.
You got the Generation T where we're really trying to improve the skilled trades and get people, people involved with.
Right, that's a good point. We need skilled trades, right?
We need a lot of
We're
it.
hungry for the skilled
If you
trades.
look at the average plumber is 57 years old.
Right, right.
So we got to bring a lot of people into the skilled trades business.
Yeah. So Len, what do you do with Lowe's?
Lowe's, I'm a national install merchant. I cover sheds, play sets, fencing, and decking. And we're out of Mooresville.
Okay.
And so we kind of put the guardrails on the program, make it easy for our associates to sell the product.
Right.
So I've been there about 7 months. And,
Great, great. Yeah, great. Well, listen, I really appreciate you taking the time. That's a lot of fun.
Good sport on the spot.
Well, it's just up on LinkedIn, live. There's no erasing it now.
Take care.
See ya. You see in the back under the names, there's little meeting rooms where people are having meetings and these little like vignettes of kitchens and stuff.
I didn't see. Let's walk over there.
And then they've got huge banks of computers where people can get help and support setting up their pages and ask questions.
Right. Let's see what we got going on.
Good, how are you?
Excellent.
Oh, so what's a House VIP get? Do we know? Oh, I
What'd
see.
you ask? Pro VIP. And they're doing headshots for free.
Oh man, maybe I can go learn something. Check it out. I promise if you're watching, I'm trying to hold this as steady as I can. I guess I probably need one of those gimbals. Is that what they call them? Gimbals?
Yeah, gimbal. Yeah.
Right? So, oh, and they're giving some presentations here.
A lot of homework if you've not already done it, and she gave you a lot of questions to think about. So even if you don't have a marketing company, and Lindsay was very organic with her business and did everything herself for many years before she hired the marketing team. Like find and figure out.
I'm really happy that we finally got our live feed up and functioning again.
That will help steer you.
I think it's so powerful.
And that's great. So it just requires
And it's
you
pretty
to sit
clear.
down and do some homework.
It is.
So
It
maybe
looks
on
good.
your flight
We went
home.
live a few times. There's a couple
but in all
people tuned in.
seriousness, I think
So
that
we're at the
that's
House
really
booth
should
right
take
now. So if
focus
you're just tuning in,
getting those
there's a
to
presentation
the
going on. We're just kind of walking around the show floor, trying to get this live feed figured out. This is new technology. Probably one of the only ones using it at the moment. So why don't we work our way out of here and walk our way through. Hi, how are you?
Then styling at the up. And I know your business wasn't always like that. So that's a good segue.
Yep.
into
If you're out there, sure.
Because I know you do photographs, right?
So if you're out there watching and you want me to show you something, you can send me a message on through LinkedIn, and we'll see if we can get there for it. So if you want me to go and do that, thanks Jen for taking the camera. We'll walk around. The whole idea is I'm trying to bring a virtual experience to people that couldn't make it to the show. And there's a lot of people that can't make it to the show. My friend Miles gave me the saying, right? We like to shine the sun on people that normally don't get to see the sunshine.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
Yeah.
Or get to shine the light on people that don't normally get to see the sunshine.
There you go.
And one of the things that we thought we could do with this, if I'm not driving everybody crazy, is bring them this interactive experience. And I'm going to try and fine tune it as we go. So if you have comments or there's anything you want to see, send it to us because we are watching. We have it right here. We can see who's logged in, who's viewing. People have been coming and going, which is a lot of fun. So give us a shout out. All right. What's the cafe?
Oh. But what I think is cool is see what they're doing with these big billboards almost. And it's an appliance, but they're talking about the fashion of the appliance, the lifestyle, and then they're letting you experience kind of how they want the brand to feel. So I don't know what cafe is, but GE I went through, theirs is really neat, focusing on how you use it and demonstrations and not just here, check out an appliance.
Yeah, so get Miles in there a little bit. Miles, walk us through the GE.
All right, let's go do it.
You can't see him.
Can't see me? Oh.
There you go.
What I think is cool about this show is how you start to see influences from fashion and other worlds, where we're about to walk into a booth for appliances, and it feels like you're walking into a high-end boutique with all sorts of different surfaces and colors.
Yeah.
And
Show
if you
that.
turn around, Jen, interactive.
Check out those lights going
light
up and down.
displays. You feel like you're in a really cool flat by, some influencer who's hosting a cocktail party, but it's a booth trying to show you the newest appliances. There's somebody cooking something on an appliance right in front of us over to the left, and they're just showcasing the different styles and textures and products that they have, which it's a very interesting way to do it, and it's just a lot more interactive. Once you get a good shot of that, if you turn behind you, you'll see what I mean when they're talking about how everybody's incorporating technology into everything. Got these big displays showing guided cooking right in your appliance, where it's going to bring up recipes and help you through a meal. There just seems to be no limit to how we're integrating smart technology into every area of our lives.
Wow, that's pretty neat, huh? Look at that. How do they make those walls like that?
So look at that. You stand at
They
your
snap
stove.
them together, the screens, I suppose.
Look at this. You stand at your stove, and right above it, you can pull up your recipe and go to work.
I don't know how long Right. Oh, look, they have Star Wars as a
Yeah,
backsplash
look at
jet
that.
over here. Maybe they can show them that. Everybody who doesn't love Star Wars. So check this out. Wonder what that's about. But that's a cool way of doing a backsplash with a piece of glass and artwork behind
Yeah,
it.
it's something, and you could probably change it out so you're not stuck with
Yeah,
tile.
no, and
There's
aluminum.
no grout to clean.
Yeah,
Some 409 and you're back in business.
that's right. That's right. I think that's a really neat idea. I've not seen that before. But I mean, they really have this set up pretty neat, huh? They got chefs cooking over here. Are you guys hungry out there? You want to see what's going
See
on?
Dave stuff his face.
Yeah, you know what?
Have
You
an
guys
eating
want to sit down and
competition?
eat with us? We can sit down and have something to eat.
Oh wow, look at this.
Oh yeah.
We got fans in the wall.
The power of twin turbo drive. What's that? Is that the GE guys? You want me to talk to them? Is that what you're saying? You're whispering? You guys both with GE Appliance? Good, good. We're on live video on LinkedIn right now. So tell us a little bit about what you have going on.
As far as
I mean, this whole setup, this is amazing.
This booth is the largest booth on the floor.
Yeah.
All of our brands are independently represented. Cafe,
Yeah. Let me do this.
GE, wow.
Making sure we can hear you.
Yeah, yeah.
I tell you what, I'm going to get you a PR person. You can have you can go on with it.
You know, the whole idea with the live stream, right? I'm an industry vlogger. I'm a modular home builder by trade, but I do a lot with the offsite construction industry. And we use a lot of GE appliances within it, right? So
Appreciate it.
We're just kind of walking around trying to bring our, audience just the user experience.
Right.
So meeting real people. I don't do canned stuff. We just like to be out here.
Right.
Like you said, you're like, well, maybe I should get my PR.
Yeah.
But just don't say anything you're not supposed to. Everything goes just fine.
So here you're in the GE profile section of our booth, which really we're focusing on a lot of features, a lot of benefits that people are looking for in their appliances, right? Really that force of innovation that's really behind a lot of what the engineering that we put into what we do, just that thoughtful consideration of what do consumers really want in the products that they're going to buy, right? And so for profile, you're going to get high quality, durable, high performing appliances that are going to match anybody's home and just really kind of do what an appliance does that you're going to want it to do. But it also what we pride ourselves with our profile line of appliances is that everything is going to be connected. So if you've got your people that are very tech savvy and they've got all of these high feature mobile empowered devices, our profile appliances are going to fit the exact profile of that consumer that's going to be out there.
Right. I mean, it's pretty cool. So, with all the different setups that you have in here, I mean, how much time goes into making this show happen every year?
Oh, hundreds of hours.
I think we were told in the last week there was 2,000 man hours to put this booth together.
2,000 man hours.
2,000 man hours.
Wow.
28 semi-loads of material in the GE booth.
Yeah. Just to bring an experience to the building world, right?
3 day. That's a 3-day experience.
Yeah, it really
And then
is.
as soon as this is done, we got people that are working on next year's booth.
Already fixing what could have been better and always trying to improve. Sure.
of course.
So, Aaron, what's your role here at GE?
I am my title is a senior commercial trainer. I travel around to our different customers and teach them about our product, the features that are in our product, and some of our key business initiatives so that they will sell our products for us.
That's awesome. And Bob, how about yourself?
I'm in sales.
You're in
I
sales?
just like to sell.
It's funny, but it takes everybody to make this ship, sale. From
bet.
training, from the engineers to the people that take the time to actually have to build this every
You're
year.
absolutely right. We've got everybody from IDEO, so you get the people that are responsible for bringing the appliances to fruition through manufacturing. You've got the people that run the entire category, whether it's refrigeration or dish, right here on the floor. You've got sales guys like me. You've got trainers like him. It takes, everybody on all hands on deck to make this go. And it's a remarkable event.
Right, and then you got rogue video guys like me just running through your booth, catching you
There
off
It's like,
guard.
hey, tell us a little bit
Catch you
what's
off guard.
going on, man.
Yeah. Do you guys have a business card? I'll tag you. You'll be able to see with the.
I do not. I don't share your prototypes.
Tell you what, I can.
The sales guy will.
Yeah,
you got
I'm
it.
just saying. I got a pen and a card.
Yeah, well, you guys know each other, right? That way I can tag you. You guys can take a look at the video when we have it up.
Great.
As soon as I turn it off, it'll be up there. So I'm Dave
Sounds good.
Cooper. It's DaveCooper.live. If you search LinkedIn or Dave Cooper Live, it'll come up. I don't know why I'm holding my mic to you. So,
Great.
we'll see you guys.
Thanks,
Thanks so
you
much.
bet.
Yeah, see ya.
Nice. All right, let's walk out of here and bring some other live adventures to everybody, and then we might sit down and take a little break. So over 1 million square feet of showroom floor space. That's just...
Is that really the number?
I think it's over 1 million, yeah. So that's Fisher Pickel there. What do you guys think? Want to walk up this way and see what they have?
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't know what happened to my picture.
So I think the purple carpet is KBIS.
Yeah.
I think, right? But this is blue. There was purple where it says the KBIS ones.
Oh, really? So we got Geldwin doors on the left of us over here, right? Which is great. Geldwin does a lot. We use Geldwin interior doors, do we not, Jen? In our product. They're a big supporter of the off-site construction industry as well. Love working with the Geldwin reps. You want to walk in and see? Hey, let's walk in here. How you doing? Good, good. Yourself? Yeah? Like, having a good day? Big day, yeah. Well, big day. So, Journal of Light Construction editor, right? You're on live LinkedIn. Live LinkedIn. Yeah, so we had a good... Yeah, we had a nice dinner last night. We got to hang out with Matt Rissinger and a lot of other really big influencers. Yeah, that are really out there in the industry, known for themselves. So, did I catch you off guard?
A little bit.
Yeah, I don't like the camera. I gotcha. So, I until John sees. I'm like, hey, John, I got him. No. Well, good. You having a good show so far?
I am.
What's exciting to you? So you're an editor for the Journal of Light Construction. Tell me what's catching your eye here.
There's probably the thing that's caught my eye the most is the MyTech booth, because of what they're doing with component manufacturing, and it's a hard story to tell, and I'm not sure I got all the details of it down, but it's really a software solution where they're getting the software to kind of talk to each other at different phases. But so what they started out doing is they basically were a truss plate manufacturer, and they've evolved from doing that to a software that made more efficient truss setups, so that then they could change the time it took them to change a frame on which they build the truss to reduce the time, and therefore they could build more complex roofs because they didn't have to spit out, all the same, just a single gable and truss. They could do it, at decreasing pitches, all kinds of, different baselines and this sort of thing, and push out a really complex roof framed entirely with trusses. And they've taken that same sort of thinking from the software perspective, and they have a platform called Sapphire, in which that's the platform on these different types of. So the building component manufacturer can talk to the architect and designer, and can talk to the builder, and at each point spit out kind of plans, but so the component manufacturer can build to the designer's specs the entire house, and then they can turn around and give everything down to plate layout and cut all the pieces. So it's a little bit like BMC's Ready frame, if you've seen that. It's a little bit of a take on that, but it's much more customizable, and the turnaround time, I think, is I don't know if it's faster. I don't want to get into competitive between BMC, but it's the same kind of thing. And the reason I'm excited about that is just that this trend towards component manufacturing, I think, is more where the industry is going, much more so than, say, modular or off-site solutions. I think that is going to be part of our future, but just the time frame before we get to that kind of level of sophistication and the capitalization it's going to take to build these factories. Because it may work in Sweden, but I don't know how big Sweden is, but I think Kansas is probably bigger. So it's like you can have one factory serving the entire country where 85% of the housing is built off-site. But we're just not there yet, and the vast majority of the homes are stick frame, so that any kind of solution that increases the productivity and quality of
You're
the
right.
buildings.
You know, and that's been kind of the talk. I've always thought that with the suppliers, the manufacturers, the fabricators, when they start sharing data like you're talking about, and we no longer, to simplify this, no longer need a 4x8 sheet of plywood. We can make a 12 by 26.2 foot sheet of plywood if that's the house wall length, right? But the problem is the manufacturers, the suppliers of the raw material don't share data, don't share the data. And what you're telling me is they're doing it.
Well, I think this software, the fact that they're able to talk, so they're able to create what the builders want or the designers want, or whether it's the builder or the designer, and also make it efficient for the builder to produce it on site. Because quite frankly, for the next 20 years, we're going to be stick building houses, despite with the Katera. I mean, the Katera was a really interesting booth too, but they're just trying to do everything, and I'm just not. I don't know if we're there yet. I don't know if those products, in terms of the quality, it's certainly compelling. The fact that you could go in and buy all the components for a bathroom from one source, and it's really design-wise, it's really contemporary and hip and cool. But do the faucets really work? And, I don't know. Yeah. And I don't know. Well, I'm live, so it doesn't matter. I've already spilled the beans. Because I don't mean to. I'm not anti. They're right over there, and they're. It's just that they're getting
I'm not going to tell on you.
There's a lot of attention because of the amount of money and the amount of funding. So they're like the big gorilla to talk about it. And I'm like, well, give me a few years and we'll see where they're at.
Well, that's it. Everybody's watching them, right? Are they going to succeed or are they not?
Exactly.
They have a lot of great ideas and where they're heading. So, like you said, I think time's going to tell. But that's with all of us. Yeah. That's in my job every day. Time tells if I make it to the next year. I'm sure it's the same for you. So, we were with a bunch of people when we met last night. Tell everybody who you are and how they can get in touch with you.
So my name's Clay Ducorn, and I'm the chief editor of the JLC Group, which the anchor of that is the Journal of Light Construction. So it's jlconline.com is the source of, and we're sort of a technical how-to building performance, sort of practical information for mostly builders, builders and remodelers. Been around for 38 years as a paid subscription magazine, but it's also all online.
Sure. I mean, that's awesome. Thanks so much. It was great running into you. Hey, I think we're live. Is he live? Because we're live. So, Rich. Yeah. I don't know. I think they're just here filming the show. Probably get paid for some fodder, but this is fun. This is fun. Well, listen, thanks, buddy. It was good seeing you, and I have a feeling I'll be sitting with you some more in the future, with some of the future events with some of these builders that we were with last night. So, all right, we're gonna wander on here and see if I can make everybody dizzy. How cool was that? So he was at that dinner last night that I was invited to with Matt Rissinger and quite a few other really influential people that are in the building world. And when I say influential, they're really well known. But what I learned last night is they really give a crap about what they're doing.
Sure.
Like they're really into the building science and putting out the best product. It's not a lot of show for these guys, and my respect level went up for so many of them.
Well, and you could tell talking to him, he was very thoughtful about what he was saying, and he knew a lot about a lot of different offshoots of the housing industry.
Right.
He wasn't quick to just make a snap judgment. So.
No, it wasn't. So I think we're probably going to end this here. But what I want to do is I think tomorrow focus on offsite construction. Let's get into Katera's booth. If Integra has a booth here, I'd like to go see those guys.
Yeah.
And really bring people into our world, because I'm all about offsite. We hit a lot of the suppliers to offsite, like Geldwin and Anderson, and walk through those booths. So you guys, please stay tuned. And again, thanks for bearing with us as we work through these live feed headaches that we had. But I think we got them worked out. So fingers crossed, we'll make it happen. So let me just look at my thing here. And